And there we go. There. Alright. And of course they're trying to run from some Scourge there. Oh, he's gonna get cut off by those Mutalisks and by the Scourge. Poor little Corsair. And okay, I got those sounds turned off, so now we should be seeing less of the bonk stuff. And we can see that Lurkers at the top left of the expansion trying to just protect that. I don't think Cal is going to be moving out towards that area just yet. He still needs to secure his own natural with a couple of High Templar at least before moving out. And we can see that actually JD is taking the bottom right expansion as well. So Cal kind of torn between two positions of where he wants to go. He's got to take out the top left and bottom right. Simultaneously, we can see Hive Tech coming in now. We got Hive Tech, so we're going to be seeing Ultralisks or Defilers here pretty soon. We got lots of Lurkers being morphed in the middle, so we're going to be seeing the Lurker contain Observers out for Cal, so that's going to help him out dealing with those Lurkers. We can see that Cal is trying to secure a fourth base for himself, trying to keep up in economy-wise with JD, and of course JD just harassing those Mutalisks, trying to keep Cal roaming around the map, not trying to keep Cal in one position. And we can see that Cal's going to spot that bottom right base, and we'll see if he moves out towards that. He is. We see his forces moving across the mini-map now. They're moving down to the bottom right expansion, and we got Lurkers coming in to help reinforce that bottom right expansion, not to mention those Mutalisks are there. We can see that Cal is now changing directions. Is he going to go for the natural, or is he going to go for the top left? Oh, cuts off a lot of those drones en route to the top left expansion. You can take that out. And JD responding with the force of Zerglings to Cal's fourth base. We can see that Cal moving in now to JD's third base. We can see that those Archons are taking out a lot of those Mutalisks. You just go down to that combined Archon effort. Just 3 Archons just wailing on those Mutalisks. And we can see that Cal's also forced to retreat from JD's natural. Those Lurkers there are just too big of a presence for Cal to take out right now. He just doesn't have enough Dragoons to help take out those Lurkers. Not to mention, he doesn't have any High Templar casting Sonic Storm. So that's obviously not going to help him at all. He needs to get there we go. We got some High Templar moving down now, but we can see that JD is reinforcing his top left base and his bottom right base with just Lurkers and Scourge and Overlords and units, and we can see he's also reinforced his natural of more Sunkens, and we got just I'm not quite sure what the upgrades are on those Zerglings. I wonder if they got armor and weapons. Because if there's definitely a weapon upgrade on those Zerglings, then we'll definitely see him move to Ultralisks. We can see a support base, so we're going to be seeing Reavers coming out here. It looks like Cal's expecting Ultralisks here pretty soon. We can see that Cal trying to move into that bottom right base. He's going to try to take out the bottom right base. The Scourge coming in to almost get that Observer. One more Scourge coming in. He's going to almost takes out that Observer. Great Dragoon micro by Cal, taking out those Scourge. Those Zerglings coming back for round 2 against that probe, taking out that fourth base of Cal's. And we can see that Cal's going to be able to easily take out the bottom right base. No reinforcements forthcoming from JD to save that bottom right base, unfortunately. But it's a good trade because JD not only prevents Cal from taking his fourth base while keeping a fourth base. He's going to lose that bottom right base, and there's not much he's going to do about it. But he still secures a fourth base for himself. And we can see that JD just being annoying, trying to prevent Cal from retaking that fourth base again. Cal moving out now, and my stream is lagging a little bit. And there we go, it's back, and those DT just roaming around killing Zerglings, poor little buggers. And we can see that JD moving out in the middle of the map, not quite sure what those are. I think those are Zerglings. We got some Scourge flying around, yep, those are Zerglings. We can see that Cal moving up now, looks like he's going to try to hit the top left base, and JD needs to really defend that top left base. It was up first, it's been mining longer, and it looks like we got Reavers in that shuttle. I'm going to call Reavers in that shuttle. So JD needs to be very careful with his top left base. I can see Cal moving up there as soon as possible to take that out. I can see Cal just kind of stay near his fourth base, waiting for that to get online before he moves out. He really needs to take out that fourth base. I mean, if he lets Jaedong get a fourth gas, then that's just going to spell certain doom for him. He's got to move out, and we can see that shuttle moving out now to the top left. Of course, there's nothing by the mineral line, so he might be able to get a few drone kills here. And I wish they'd show us JD's tech. Actually, he's going for the inside pocket expansion JD's, and he's going to drop, DT. That was not Reavers at all. I thought Reavers, but nope, we got some Scourge chasing after that shuttle, and we're going to see some High Templar. We're going to see some High Templar drops. Those drones are unable to escape. Oh my goodness! Brilliant micro by Cal. He lured those Scourge right into the shuttle, and those Scourge are just blown away by that Sonic Storm, and those High Templar are able to escape in that same shuttle. I totally thought that shuttle was done for, but he used that Sonic Storm to lure the Scourge right into him. We see Cal trying to move into the natural expansion of JD, but he's turn back. More Zerglings coming in from JD trying to take out that 4th base. They are attack speed upgraded. They're cracklings now. And he's not. And JD is going to take down that Nexus. Those cracklings are going to take down that Nexus before those troops can get in there to reinforce. And Cal's forced to cancel that Nexus. That's going to hurt Cal a lot. He's going to have to rebuild that Nexus now. So JD has done an excellent job in delaying Cal's 4th base for quite a while still keeping his own 4th base. Granted, he did lose a lot of drones to that High Templar drop, but still, he's had his 4th gas for a while now, and I just want to know where are those ultras. And that shuttle, being very super sneaky, rushes past those Scourge. The Scourge didn't even see it. It's going in again for the inside pocket expansion. Those Dark Templar over there got killed, and Zealot being dropped off, and we're gonna be seeing some High Templar maybe. Nope, just 3 Zealots. Just 3 Zealots. There's probably a High Templar in there, but it was too hot to drop him in that dangerous zone. So he's gonna boogie out, try to save that High Templar for another day. Again, that shell flies past the same Scourge. Another High Templar drop at the pocket. I'm sorry, not the pocket. The natural expansion in JD. Those drones are able to run away before too much damage is done, though. And then retreat to the pocket expansion. We can see 2 weapon upgrade for Cal. Not quite sure what the weapon upgrades are on the Zerg. The Koreans haven't clicked on any of JD's Zerg units lately, so I don't know what the upgrades are in them. There's the Ultralist then, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to be seeing Ultralist here pretty soon. Okay, we got 1 armored plus 2 attack for the Zerg, so yeah, if they had done that earlier, I could have definitely called out Ultralist earlier. But again, we've got some shuttle games going on here. That speed upgraded shuttle has managed to dodge away from those Scourge and not get hit. We can see that Cal is on the move. He's going to try to take the 6 o'clock base down there. I'm not quite sure if that's what you would call a 6. Probably like 5:30, 5 o'clock position. He's going to try to take that base down there. And if he takes that, then JD is going to be definitely behind the economy game. And we can see that all those probes being transferred from the main to the 4th base. Lots of cannons up now. That's going to be a lot harder for JD's Zerglings to go in there and keep harassing. Snow Shell coming in. High Templar being dropped off. And JD being very quick. Oh, but good storms. Good storms by Cal, taking out some of those drones. A lot of those drones were still able to escape. There's a Defiler, man, so we're going to be seeing Defilers. Of course, we saw Defiler earlier, and I didn't mention it because I'm a noob. And we got to see those Scourge just trying to get that shuttle. They're going to catch the shuttle. They're going to catch it. They're going to catch it. They're going to catch it. Oh! One Scourge does catch the shuttle, but the other one was killed off by an Archon. Oh, that was close. And we can see that JD trying to take the 12 o'clock expansion, and this is just pretty much going to come down to just a macro war between the two races. We can see Cal is just being super annoying with those shuttle drops, and he accidentally clicked on that extractor and stormed the extractor. Shuttles go down, so that High Templar are not going to be able to escape, but they don't care. They're getting turned to an Archon. And just Cal being super annoying. Boy, I got to take some notes on this kid. He could totally improve my PVZ build. Just, okay, note number 1. Be amazingly annoying with shuttles and High Templar and Zealots. And we can see that he's had that Ultralist. JD has had that Ultralist den for a while. I don't know why he hasn't gotten Ultralist yet, though. He's got the Defilers. He just needs some Ultralist to complement those Zerglings. We can see JD wasting a lot of Zerglings in the middle of the map against those Archons. Oh my goodness. Where are the Ultralists? He needs Ultralists. We can see that Cal is getting lots of Archons, probably in preparation for Ultralists. I mean, he's seen the Ultralist den. He knows that Ultralists can be a factor in this game, but I just don't know where they are. They're not showing us because Koreans are dumb. And no racism intended. And